P Family, what good? It's your man Godly Mind State. We back at you with another one. The freedom fight continue. Power to the people. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for stopping by to see what good with me and what going on and what's on my mind today is beware of the game that the government is playing, man. And see, they in a state of panic right now because of this whole ADOS movement and the fact that we making a power play by taking our vote away, and they trying to they know they the master of distraction. So Doobie went out of his sight. I can't back over that. But they the master of distraction, and they got a big one going now. They got this your president. I love to say that like Willie D. Your president, 45. Supposedly they gonna impeach him. You know, or the inquiry. They inquiring about impeaching him. Like they checking on the temperature to see what everybody think about impeaching him or some shit, you know. Now I say to that even further prove and illustrate my point that this is an illegitimate system, because why in the fuck would you put a dude in office that come with all the signs of needing to be impeached before the first vote was ever cast on the ballot? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what kind of system would allow, for lack of better words, a bird brain idiot to even manipulate the process enough to make it all the way to Washington to be the leader of the free world? And now you wanna think that you gonna scare black people into being concerned about your voting process by telling us that he racist. We know he racist. He was racist when y'all put him there. We been seeing that. Not only was he racist, but he was all the shit that you tell us not to be. Misogynistic, or I don't want to be that, but I'm just saying all the shit all the shit that you try to put on black men and say that we the masters of. Trump been the master of that shit. He been grabbing women by the pussy and been taking pussy on Fifth Avenue or wherever the fuck. Trump been doing that shit, and y'all still figured out a way to put him in the White House, which it didn't matter to me who the fuck got in the White House. Cause after Barack came, we seen that it don't matter who get in the White House. 9 times out of 10, 11 times out of 11, they not gonna push the type of agenda that we need to be brought forward. So basically, with when you act in total disregard of my people, you making a point that we not legitimate, or our vote, even though you want our vote, but whatever our needs and our concerns are not legitimate needs and concerns. So, you know, that's a bed that the Democrats made 60, 70 years ago probably. We should have been off of the Democratic train. Not to say that we should be Republican, because that's just, both of them is just the right and the left hand of the same body, and they pushing for the same common interest, and that is keeping the dominant society, the supremacist society, in that same position for the next 500 years. So it's absolutely vital that we make this play right now. I'm peeping the scene of everything what's going on out here, so bear with that. But it's absolutely vital that we make this play right now and put our foot down and stay persistent and not get off track, not lose focus on every little situation that they present to you and tell you that you should care about when none of your concerns have been cared about or brought to the forefront in over 500 years. So, it's not going we not gonna make no big old to do about, okay, yeah, they getting on board, they impeaching Trump. No, that's not part of the demand. Part of the demand ain't impeaching Trump. The demand is reparations. Huh? Because apparently, a lot they missing the point, or they want to act like they missing it. So I'm gonna say it again: the demand is reparations, and it's not only a check, but it definitely start with a check. So, for you wanna pull out another scare tactic. You running out of you pulling out all the stops. You want to put Trump on trial now for giving away secrets. You knew he was a nitwit. You knew he was an incompetent, arrogant, spoiled brat, racist, orange face, wig wearing motherfucker before you voted him in. And Hillary wouldn't have been no better anyway. And none of the people that's presented to us in this formal fashion, none of the people that's presented to us in this formal fashion is not worth me going to cast a ballot for. Not Warren, definitely not Harris, not Booker and his late candidacy. It's late, it's dead. Rest in peace to Cory Booker candidacy. Because he wanted to come in and ignore the black agenda. Well, one thing that everybody in this America know is the Republicans are not counting on no black vote to win, but the Democrats are definitely counting on the black vote to win. So that's where the scheme becomes so diabolical. That's where the details become so intricate in us standing firm on this situation that we pushing right now and making a play and showing solidarity. So when you got, it's all, like I said, it's all kind of distractions. You got people who not as knowledgeable as they should be on certain aspects and certain topics that want to come out and speak against the movement. Now you putting yourself in a compromising situation, because if you strike out against the movement is definitely gonna strike back out against you. Cause this is not no nice guy situation right here. This movement right here consists of the people who done being nice about everything, and people who done with trying so hard not to offend nobody while getting shitted on and getting offended the whole time. Those people right there, they probably got nothing to do with this right here. So you gotta act accordingly. You gotta adjust your behavior in these situations, because our behavior has been adjusted. The momentum has been shifted. So the dominant society, they still got a stronghold on everything. They still got a grip on everything. But what's happening is they losing. Like, hey, just put it like a trampoline. You know how the trampoline got like a big trampoline? You got a probably 60 or 70 hooks around the edge of the trampoline, hooking it to the post. Just picture though, when those hooks start popping out, boop, they pop out, boop. One might pop off over there, one might pop off over there. They losing their stronghold, and eventually the shit gonna fold. So you would like to be on the right side of this shit, whoever you are. You would like to be acting in a according to the right side of history when this shit transpire. And it might not be this year, next year, 20 years from now, but the foundation is being put in place right now, so that the future generations can start off on an even playing field. That's the reason why we demanding the reparation. That's the reason why we beat the drum. That's the reason why I come on here. You know, if I ever decide that I want to look at the cup half empty, I will say, hey, I might never see a reparation check in my lifetime, but I think I will. But even if I don't, the foundation is being laid, so generations moving forward will get what's owed to them and get what's been paid for in blood, sweat, and tears from our ancestors. So that's basically, you know, what this movement is all about. Is this beautiful glorious land has been built up on the strength of our back, free of charge. Actually, the label was stolen label. So in order to rectify that situation, we're coming for what's only rightfully ours and is rightfully fair to get us. And I was listening to Tone Talk. You know, I'm listening to a lot of shit, just trying to build my knowledge up on the situation. And Tone Talk is a good dude to listen to. Like I tell my son or my wife or anybody, I don't, even just because I listen to somebody and maybe I do strongly agree with a lot of shit that they say, it's not one person that I ever listened to or ever met that I agree with everything that they said. So that's a disclaimer. But I was listening to Tone Talks